Hi, welcome back to Francois Math class. We are going to look at the coordinate geometry 2 circles. And this time we are going to look at the general form of equation of a circle. We've already learned that the equation of a circle with radius r and center AB is x minus a plus that squared plus y minus b squared is equal to r squared. This is when we have the radius and the center AB. But this time, we can expand this because we want to derive the general formula. We can expand that. So when we expand this one, we are going to have x squared plus x squared minus 2ax plus a squared plus this one will give you y squared minus 2by plus b squared is equal to r squared. So this we can just group some like terms, or we can arrange them well. So this we have x squared plus y squared. Then we have minus 2ax minus 2by. Then we look at the various constants. Plus a squared plus b squared is equal to r squared. So with this, we can bring the r squared to this because we want to make this one to be 0. We have x squared plus y squared minus 2ax plus minus 2by plus a squared plus b squared minus r squared equal to 0. So we can make a to be equal to negative j. So let a be equal to negative j. Then b also equal to negative f. So wherever we see a, we put negative j there. So we have x squared plus y squared. Negative negative will make this one positive. So we have plus 2jx. This one also will make it positive plus 2fy plus, because of a square, this one going to be j squared plus f squared minus r squared is equal to 0. But I realize that the whole of these values are constants. Okay, so we can use just one variable to represent the whole constant, and you can use the variable c. So it means that our c, which is constant, is equal to j squared plus f squared minus r squared. So when we want to find our r, okay, when we want to find our r, or even let me first even replace the c with that. We have x squared plus y squared plus 2jx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0, where c is equal to j squared plus f squared minus r squared. But when you want to find our radius, then it means that we can make r the subject. So it means our radius r squared is equal to j squared plus f squared minus c. So our r becomes square root of j squared plus f squared minus c. And this one, which is x squared plus y squared plus 2jx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0, is the general form of the equation. That is the general form of the equation of a circle. Now, based on this, if you want to really know that a particular equation is an equation of a circle, it means that the equation should have some properties. So one of the properties, or some of the properties are: one, we should have the highest power of x squared. The highest power of x squared and y squared should always be 2. Okay, the highest power. Well, let me look at the properties of an equation of a circle. So the first one, as I said, the highest power of x squared, of x and y, should be 2. So when you have an equation when you have an equation with the power being s cubed and those stuff, that one cannot be an equation of a circle. 2. Then we should look at the various variables. There is no coefficient, or the coefficient of x squared and y squared are always the same. The coefficient of x squared and y squared are the same. So it means that when you have an equation in the form of a circle and one of the coefficients of x squared and y squared is different, then it means that equation is not an equation of a circle. Then the third one, we also do, there are no terms in that's xy. There's no xy multiplying. There's also no x squared y and xy squared. We don't have any term in that, because this one, the x and y, each of them are separate. You have x squared, y squared, x and y. None of them is multiplying to give you any value, no. So there shouldn't have any terms of this nature in your equation. So if you see equation in that manner, then that equation is not an equation of a circle. Let's try some equation, or let's find out some equations if they are equations of a circle. So example, when you have 4x squared plus 4y squared minus 2x plus 3y minus 5 equal to 0. If you look at this equation, can we say that this equation is an equation of a circle? Let's analyze it and see, based on the properties that we have. We are saying that the highest power of x and y should be 2. And if you look at this, yes, the highest power of x and y is 2. Second, the coefficients of x squared and y squared are the same. And this one too, yes, they are the same. Then there are no terms in x squared y, and xy squared. And when you compare this equation, yes, we don't have those terms. So it means that this equation is an equation of a circle. Let's look at another one too. When you have 4x squared plus 3y squared plus 7x plus 3y minus 8 equal to 0. Let's look at this equation. Does it satisfy these properties? The highest power of x squared and yes, it satisfies the first property. But when it comes to the second property, you realize that the coefficients of x squared and y squared are not the same. So automatically it rules it out. So this one is not equation of a circle. Then let's look at another one, which is our last one, 3. When you have 2x squared plus 2y squared minus 2xy plus 3y minus 5 equal to 0. When you look at this equation, you realize that it doesn't satisfy the third equation, the third property. For the third property, here you have xy. We are having xy, and it shouldn't be. So since that one exists, this one is not equation of a circle. Then let's look at the last one. We have 5x squared plus 5y cubed minus 2x plus 8y plus 11 equal to 0. This one too, you realize that you have x squared, and this one, the highest power of y is cubed. Since that one defies the second property, it means it doesn't make it equation of a circle. So the last one too is not equation of a circle. So to know equation of a circle, you have to look at the various properties to be able to identify that equation satisfies all the properties that we are talking about. Continue to subscribe to Francois Maths Class, and you can also contact me on 0246 426343. Continue to have a nice day. Bye bye.